Greyhound fans, it's time for another UND football spring report, and I'm hanging out here with senior quarterback Chris Mills. And Chris, you got practice has been going for a couple weeks now. What do you like to accomplish specifically in spring?
Spring's a good time for us to work on timing with new receivers, make sure our line knows what they're doing, because we got a lot of new guys replacing up front. But it's big for us skill positions to work on our timing on routes, especially when you got some new guys like Reese Horn and Logan Young coming in, replacing Mar'Quone, which is tough. And so it's a good time for us to get out there, work our timing on our routes, and make sure that we're on the same page when it comes to the season.
Well, you mentioned Mar'Quone and a number of offensive linemen have gone the way of graduation. What's that going to be like replacing those guys?
It's going to be, they were great players. It's going to be difficult, but we've got some good guys coming in. We got a few guys that we expect in the freshman class to come up, step up, a couple linemen, maybe a wide receiver or two. We also got Reese Horn, as I mentioned, and Logan Young that are playing really well at the wideout spot, and also Greg Johnson's playing really well in the inside slot. Up front, we got we're real young, but we're going to make it through some of these pains right now. We got Greg Guido's playing well. Mike Brance is back from injuries, playing well. We also have some injuries up front too. We don't have Austin Vogt, who played a lot of snaps for us last year, and also our starting center. Brant's been injured this spring, so it's really giving a chance for the young guys to see what they got and see if they can compete for a job next year.
A lot of quarterbacks, are looked to as leaders on the team. I wonder how you feel that way, and how do you fill that role as a leader, as a senior quarterback especially?
Our coaches always talk about being a leader. Gillen's always on me about being more vocal, get the guys going for the next rep. I'm not the biggest vocal guy out there. I'll call the plays, but besides that, I just cheer them on and make sure they know what they're doing. I'm not a big rah-rah guy or anything like that. I just like to do what I'm supposed to do, make sure we're in the right play, make sure we know what we're doing up front and also in the backfield. And that's how I lead. I lead by example, mostly. I like to think I do, at least. And Coach might have something else to say about it, but I lead by my play. And I've started to take on a verbal role as a leader, but I lead that to more of the John Strickland, and Vinny likes to say some stuff every once in a while, and also Hacker gets in there and likes to pump people up, and Phillips is always good. Mike Phillips, our stand-up end. So I let those guys handle the rah-rah stuff and the real inspirational stuff in between snaps. But I like to lead on the field by my play and as an example.
I heard a rumor that you might be punting the ball this year. What's that about?
In the spring, Coach Bart came up to me and asked me if I wanted to punt, and actually more like, you're going to punt. So I decided, I'll give it a shot. I've done pretty well. We got to find a new guy to replace punter early from last year. He was a great punter for us. But I think I'm probably third string on the depth chart right now. But they said if they ever need me, if someone gets injured or we're on the road, we don't have enough punters, they'll throw me in there. I think, if you got to talk to Coach Moss, he's been coaching us up on it. So he says I'm doing good. I just got to keep going. But yeah, that's what a majority of my spring has been going to kicking the ball.
You guys are coming off a great season, 10 wins, conference championship, playoff win. I wonder, I assume your goals are the highest this going into especially your senior year.
Coach Barr always preaches that we can win a national championship here, and that's what we believe we can do, and that's what we're shooting for. That's why we're working so hard in the spring. Make sure we have our timing right on the offense. Make sure we got some new guys on defense that got to learn their spot. So replacing the guys that we had last year, we had that great run. It's going to be difficult, but we can do it. We got the recruits. We also have people in-house that will fill the spots for us really well, and I'm excited for next year. We're going to make a deep playoff run. I can feel it.
All right. Well, I appreciate the time, Chris. Thanks a lot. And check back next week for more UND Spring football. Thanks for watching.
Ready? Set. Yeah, is that good?